Milwaukee. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the
10-2 in
Pittsburgh
the season,
Pirates and the
playing the
Milwaukee
Milwaukee Brewers.
It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Dog Kenny will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he is in there. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Alright, so I got a guy in scoring position after the steal and error.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Into the box, Ray Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yadier Rivera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Big Dog Kenny digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming, here it is. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
So again, no hit, but he walked a couple guys.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no run. Rod Peters is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
1 out. Try to roll it here.
Grounded to short. Speared on the dive. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Big Dog Kenny will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's...
Eric Hosmer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Christopher Starkey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Leading off the inning, Big Dog Kenny, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Hard liner to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Looking to keep this a one-run game. That evens it up 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys. You got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get back in safely. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
And yet another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in.
Simple throw over there.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Starling Marte will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in, big dog Kenny, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
5-1, top of the
pointing out
9th.
that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
That's a ball.
And he misses again, 2-0. Oh, high.
Woo.
Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
That's why he worked the count, boys.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind.
Striding in to start the
Bottom of the
9th,
ninth, we're up
Alberto
6-1.
Barreto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, he didn't pretty
A
bad.
diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I got injured. Are you
So
kidding me?
this doesn't look good for now, as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, I guess we're just going to go to the next series that
he
you
was
play.
a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
This is a minor injury, so you'll not be placed on the DL, but you'll miss a couple games. So we're just playing 2 games against the Cardinals. 13-3. Playing the Cardinals for 11-5. They still have me batting second after my injury. Let's get it.
both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Big Dog Kenny is our subject as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the...
Let's hope that
Time
the
to
injury
get the
doesn't
weekend
affect
started
anything.
with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend.
I missed 3
Big Dog
games.
Kenny
1, 2,
will
3,
stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get
Oh, that was a
paid in
mistake.
the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Eric Hosmer will stand in for the first time
So I got a
now,
one-out
and
triple.
he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this.
Eric Hosmer
And he'll
bringing
take
in.
it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick.
For the back
Jim
injury,
Jerko
doesn't.
stands in after hitting an RBI
Oh
double his
wow,
first
doesn't
time
affect
around.
me at all
Boy,
so
he had a
far
great
in this
at
game.
bat
But
last time up, and
we're
he'll
down
look for
5-1
another
in
pitch he can
the
drive
bottom of the
right
third.
here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Big Dog Kenny is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Big Dog Kenny
So we gotta
digs
go
in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty
Line drive right
is
to him.
settling in now, Eric Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bottom
And
of
now
the
with the double
6th.
play in order, they'll obviously be
first.
looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Big Dog Kenny will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats
Bases
of the
loaded,
ballgame
top
to
of the
this
7th,
point,
one
as he'll
out.
do so with the bases
Still
loaded.
the same pitcher.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run
All
scores.
right, so we got 2 runs back.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says, hey, I'm not just here to be a hit-and-run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
Eric Hosmer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Jerko has it on
All right, so I had a big lead.
Down.
That gave me the opportunity to not let him roll up and get into a double play.
Starling Marte tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision.
Yeah, I don't know why he bunted it. It was pretty
ready for another
dumb.
at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here is a ground
Already
ball
died
now
already.
for
You
the
see that?
shortstop
Oh
to
my
the right
God.
of second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Big dog Kenny stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Big dog Kenny.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Well, a pretty good
lost 2
offensive
games in a
show
row.
of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as
right
our
into the
top
next game.
player of the game.
Let's try to steal this one so we don't get swept.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis.
We still have a
Today,
1
game
game lead
3 of
on
this
St. Louis,
4-game
but
series.
it's not good enough. You want to keep it at it.
Big dog Kenny will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Lynn comes set. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs. No. Matt Adams will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Here is a ground ball now for the short second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here in St.
He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Shortstop. Big dog Kenny.
Into the seats, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead.
This guy isn't in
These
the on the
guys
ball
really
for this
haven't
started.
threatened him at all.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Striding into the box, Todd Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Big dog Kenny will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Davis stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Hit to short. Kenny comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Big Dog
So
Kenny
top of the ninth.
makes his way to the plate, needing to make
That
something
hitting streak
happen.
is on the
They're
line.
down to their final out in the 9th inning.
So is
It's
the
not
game.
looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
On the ground to the left side. Taken in
And,
by
hitting
Carpenter.
streak's gonna end at
First
21
will be in
games.
time to record the final out, and the Cardinals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my
there's
book. He's
another
our
game.
top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
For the Pirates, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Big Dog Kenny will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right.
Eric Ibar.
So I got
will
an
stand
RBI.
in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the back. And reined in, 1 away. Mike Moustakas will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. And with a quick breather here. Big Dog Kenny digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance.
Kenny.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether Francisco Cervelli stands
got a
in with
base
2
hit,
on and
luckily.
2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stephen Piscotty stands in, the 8th
Bases
batter
loaded
of the
about in the
inning now,
fourth.
with the bases loaded and
2
2
outs.
away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge. Big Dog Kenny.
So we're still down
stands
3-2.
in.
Shortstop. Big Dog.
Wainwright looks in. First pitch on its way. Back to the mound and off
Again.
his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
Francisco Cervelli will try it again. He's grounded out in.
Showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something.
Meanwhile here,
He's
the
safe.
throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst case scenario is if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now, you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
And
No
this
ball,
one
2
gets
strikes.
away. Throw to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here.
If I would have been stealing from the get-go, I'd probably been safe, but
Eric Ibar will get another shot, hit
That
by
was
a
a little
pitch
too
his last
aggressive.
time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2.
He's
A
out.
bare hand for 1. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. And the inning is over. leading off the inning.
Top of the
Big
eighth.
Dog Kenny, as they'll look to get something going here and even
Gotta
this
give it
game up.
something.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Softly hit out towards short.
Wow.
But Ibar is there to pull this one in, and that becomes a...
So it looks like we're going to drop. Yep, we dropped all 3 games.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this
That was
man
an
right here?
embarrassing
He's our top
performance
player of the game.
as a whole team. Alright, so we swept the series in Milwaukee and San Fran. I mean, I guess the Cardinals are giving us trouble because we lost the first series against them. And then we lost the next series. It was a 4-game series, too. So we have a day off, and then we get to play Chicago, who's 12-7. Then we go to the Mets, who are 8-11.
Welcome everyone. Let's jump right
And then
in
a
and
poor
review the
team,
news and events
Cincinnati.
from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-1. The Milwaukee Brewers halted their 6-game losing streak as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2.
I guess I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, and if you have any comments, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching.